gonna say 90%, really.
Yeah,
Outside of AMS.
compared to ANS, not really.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, still, I think we should re-explain stuff. Just like act
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
a new run, separate thing. All right, I'm gonna start.
Okay.
Somewhere in Asia.
Good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, tutorial. Not too much going on. Just gotta do some challenges to join the gang.
Yeah, there's a couple of little optimizations that you're doing that are outside of the casual way in regards to like this next challenge coming up as well.
Yeah, like usually the tab and gum will show you what they want you to do, but we don't do that.
There's not a great deal to talk about at the minute. We've just got to wait for 2-ish minutes and then we'll be ready to rumble.
Nice.
You want to explain quick spraying real quick before I come up on it?
Before you get to it, yeah, of course. So in this game, it has actions where you spray and it will ask you to put in a directional input. We circumvent that by pressing the spray button, then the input and the spray button to cancel out of it. Do that repeatedly and you get quick spraying.
Yeah, so it'll like have you do like a whole pattern with different directions, but we just do the first one, so in and out.
Easy peasy.
Oof, that was close. Also, hey, Electro Wolf.
That's a pretty precise trick in and of itself,
Yeah.
but I don't know too much about that, so I'll have to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, to get on top of that car, you basically just have to start moving as soon as you possibly can and be going in the right direction. It's not as precise as it looks, I'd say. This trick, though, is more precise than it looks.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At least for me.
Nice.
Alright, first try.
Sweet.
Not the normal way you do that challenge, but
Yeah, the game wants you to go all the way around, but it only actually flags so you've hit the first 2 rails
yep.
with a good amount of speed, not too much, not too little. That's why it's precise. If you've not got enough speed, you're not gonna get. If you've got too much speed, you're gonna bonk into the bus and not get on top of it. That's what makes it precise.
Exactly. And yeah, Electro Wolf, I'm just like making GDQ submissions right now. We just finished an ANS run, so I'm doing any percent now. It'd probably be better if you submitted any percent, honestly.
Hey, Electro.
It's the last day to submit runs.
Should all submit, go for a race.
Yeah, we could do that too.
So I imagine we're all relatively equal footing when it comes to a race. So, although not much happens in that level, it's one of 2 major crash points.
Yeah.
There are a couple of placebo kind of things that we can do to circumvent it.
Stuff outside of the game, really. It's not too important, but yeah, we can crash in that level. It's pretty common. If we do crash, you just end up redoing the level. I mean, I'd say it's pretty common. I'd say it's like, what, 50-50? I don't know.
Yeah, Broby actually said to me, if you hit the love shocker, it seems to circumvent the crash. And ever since I've done that, I've not crashed on lost time. But
Point is,
yeah.
we don't really know what's going on with the crashes,
Yeah.
so we try everything we can.
the extent of what we know boils down to it's got something to do with graphics cards and the way this game was ported over.
I'm barely remembering how to do this level.
Yeah, this, when going for serious attempts, can be quite a struggle because you mess one thing up and it goes pretty wrong, but it's been going very smoothly so far.
Why are you saying, Broby? Ooh.
Oh.
Can't believe I did that. That's fine.
Happens to
Good
the
thing
best
about
of us.
any percent is if I mess up, I can just finish the level anyways without thinking about points and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Just go this way. Alright. Cause yeah, in A&S, if I did that, it would be a pretty big deal.
I was about to say the same thing. I was going to say it's a somewhat safer run in regards to the fact of like.
Yeah, we're just trying to beat the levels. There's no special conditions or anything.
If Stevie's still watching, he's going to be well happy because that's pretty much the same pace he's at for a love trap.
And look at that, my best possible time is 35:45, so 35 pace still.
Oh yeah.
Probably not gonna get a 35 though.
Hey, you'd love to see it. Once again, it's a very basic stage. It's just movement and doing decent quick sprays. Apart from the start, which we did the jump up onto the boat, which was abusing like diagonal geometry to get a lot of height.
Yeah, the diagonal surfaces in this game give you way more height than you'd expect.
It's not really anywhere else I can think of that it gets used. I suppose in the sewers. The sewers are just half pipes.
Yeah. But yeah, Love Trap was pretty much the last level that's able to crash consistently. Oh wait, I just accepted Garam. Oops. I'll just exit to garage. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not usually an any percent runner, so I'm used to accepting that challenge.
Yeah, the majority of any percent is just getting through chapter 1, and then that's kind of where it gets a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. Chapter 1 is all these like small segmented stages, and then chapter 3. Oh wait, what am I doing?
A&S route.
Yep. It's hard to get out of A&S habits for me.
This here is another example of that. Diagonal surfaces giving stupid height.
Yeah, there's a tiny one there. It's fairly noticeable for a casual player, I'd say.
Because yeah, casually it wants you to wall ride all of them individually, but with that tiny piece of geometry, we get to just skip all of them bar one. I don't see that.
gonna skip the challenge this time.
Oh yeah.
This is a boss level, gonna pick Tab because he holds 30 cans. And you need exactly 30 cans to beat these guys, so...
Yeah, 10 for each.
Beat only holds 20 cans, which is okay on some levels, but others it's not.
Yeah, because as you noticed, we actually will. So the way that the bosses work is you have to get in range of them to trigger them to start moving.
Yeah.
What Kit's done is gone avoided that, and he's gone to pick up all his 30 cans. As we'll see in a second, he's going to jump over a sewer grate, and that's going to trigger it for him, right for them to move.
And you can just barely hear them start moving.
And we pick up the last blue can. I've not seen this route in a while.
Let's get scratching.
Yeah, poor Garum getting denied. To be fair, everyone gets denied except for Combo and Cube.
Nice.
They're the only one cool enough to join our gang.
Ooh. Wait.
Yeah, Benson
Oh
probably
wait.
is-
I'm s-
ANS.
ANS route. Yeah. Oops. Definitely gonna have to practice 80% a bit. Or, you know, Electra Wolf or Broby can submit instead. Or Bexy. Pretty much anyone who actually runs 80%. Oof.
Oh yeah, because it's run submission then today. That was sketchy.
What do you mean it's impossible? Bad internet and no cam? You need a camera? Okay.
Ruby will put my face on the run straight, it'll be fine. Yeah, Stevie gets it.
I almost accepted that.
I wish you did, bro. Me your best girl.
Mew is probably lowest tier.
What, in terms of gameplay or just your best girl?
Just best girl. She's lowest tier.
Oh, that's hard for me, man.
It's not because she's bad, it's just because everyone else is better.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
My estimate for any percent, like 45, I guess. That's pretty generous, but just want to be safe, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be.
What did YP put for his estimate? Yeah, I would say 40 minutes. But you never know. We'll see how this run goes. Literally like my first any percent run in ages, so if I get sub 40, then yeah, we'll submit it with a 40 estimate. We have to take into account crashes.
That's what I
So
was
45 would probably be better actually.
But even with a couple of days D-Rust on any percent, you'd be straight back to like 37 range, so I think 40 minutes would be safe, including crashes.
I don't know. Sometimes you can get like consecutive crashes, and then like redoing Love Trap is a long
You
time.
could have backup saves for that, just in case like you crash once. And
Yeah. That'd probably be better. Just like have an MOK save
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a Love Trap save. Probably do that.
Hi there.
Oops. Oh wait. Oh, I still get a chance to back up. That's what Maxie had? Okay, we'll do that then. But we also like have to make sure that the save is actually gonna stay there, because all my saves are gone as of today.
Oh, yeah.
For no reason. That's fun. But yeah, it's not a super common thing, so hopefully that doesn't happen. And if anything, I can just put the saves on an alt Steam account and we should be good.
Yeah, yeah. Second of 3 boss fights here in chapter 2. This one, in my opinion, is probably the worst. Not out of any form of difficulty, but if you miss it, the quick kill, you can lose a bit of time to it. But
I would say Love Attack is harder execution.
harder, yeah.
But yeah, if you do mess up on noise reduction, it's hard to like get back on track compared to Love Attack.
Common theme is that boss fights suck in this game.
Yeah. Here we might get a glitch. Oh wait, no. Oh, well, actually I just did. Holy, I've never seen it happen there. Has anyone seen the glitch happen on that rail? Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Forget what I was saying. That's not a glitch, because you get 10 cans there.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
literally the same thing Mogo did when he was trying to think if we've ever gotten a glitch on that rail. Because he didn't realize we get 10 cans also. I remember that.
Are you on about the second rail?
Yeah, the second rail we can get can glitch. Do you want to explain that?
Yeah, we don't really see it in this run. There is a route for the first boss fight that you can do that uses it. Can glitch is just essentially if your hitbox, the can's hitbox, and the enemy's hitbox are all like in very close proximity, if not touching. For some reason it duplicates cans. I'm not quite sure as to why that is. I just know how it works, not why.
Yeah, previously we thought it had to do with spraying at the same time as grabbing cans, but that's not the case. You can get can glitch without spraying.
Hey you.
I got booted to AFK.
Yo, cute.
Hey.
And yeah, as you saw in the cube challenge there, I got kicked off the second rail because I didn't meet the arbitrary requirements for that challenge, which requires me to, well, I'm not sure what the exact requirements are. It's either you have to grind on the rail for a certain amount of time or boost for a certain amount, and I think it's the boosting one that's correct. Basically, I didn't boost enough before initiating the jump.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I can't believe I missed that.
Essentially, what he was going for is, as we explained in ANS, if you get to the bus quick enough and get hit by it in front of it, it'll put you on top of the bus. From there, we can walk a little bit backwards and then boost forwards, and you'll gain massive amounts of momentum. Saving a decent bit of time. Hopefully we'll see it here with the black car, just to show off the momentum you get off being on top of cars.
Yeah, it's not what you'd expect. The amount of speed you get. Not a very good demonstration still, but
and another thing that's quite good about it is, in that type of momentum, you are always not going to get a trick jump, right?
oh no, you definitely get a trick jump.
Because I don't tend to get trick jumps like that, like on top of cars.
Yeah, I mean, whether you get a trick jump, so there's two types of jumps in this game basically, trick jumps and normal jumps. You can probably guess the difference, but trick jump is when you do a trick for the jump, and a normal jump is just like a hop basically. And whether you get one or the other is based on your speed. If you're going fast enough, you will get a trick jump. And since we get so much speed on those cars, we usually get trick jumps, so let's hope I remember this level.
The route's not too dissimilar from AMS.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we're into chapter 2, where we're in chapter 2 only, we're forced to play as either Cube or Combo. We're always going to go for Cube. She holds more cans, she's a easier character to control, and this is where the run gets a bit more interesting.
That wasn't too bad. I'm surprised I remembered the route.
It was a message.
This level can be pretty unforgiving because basically we're going to be on top of these huge buildings most of the time, and if you fall down you just basically have to go back up. Waste a lot of time.
Definitely. The way we get back up is from the elevator we're about to see, and it's super slow. Not to mention, if we get knocked off or fall off, there'll be the golden rhinos here, so every time we have to get back up there'll be a cutscene. But cross fingers, we shouldn't see any of that.
Nope.
Saved it.
I did it on purpose.
Oh, what, is that the way you do that?
Yeah, I used to do it like that. I don't remember if I did it like that in my PV or if it's even faster.
Yeah,
Probably
so
not faster. Gone.
It's probably about even. But I was just going to say this level boils down to good movement, fast quick sprays. Nothing too out of the ordinary on this one.
Good luck on the one.
Thanks for your
Yeah,
luck.
so-
I got mad skills.
I've played this game for over 1,000 hours, so I would hope I was at least decent at it.
What are my hours? That's a good question. just under 150 boys.
Yeah, actually my 3rd year anniversary of speedrunning JSR is coming up, I think. I don't know when it is, but I started in the summer, so. Yeah, right here, you want to explain the explosion trigger?
Of course, yeah. So directly below us is 7 spray, which is the largest spray, and the gimmick to this level is that the golden rhinos have planted bombs by by a lot of the sprays, and so by going directly to the left there's a certain window where we can hit that trigger early, which means that we don't have to worry about it when we get to the spray. You'll see cars can get good quick sprays and then jumping out of the way, and we can avoid those explosions on these cars, but because this is a bigger spray, we probably wouldn't have the time to do that and avoid the explosion.
But we can trigger it early, which is what we did.
Yeah, so...
And yeah. We go this way first, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
80% is not my specialty.
Hey, you're on low 37 pace, so still gonna beat my PB.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose time in this level though. I'm gonna be losing time to all my golds, so. Ah. If you can jump off that rail, it'll glitch the AI. But I didn't get it.
I don't necessarily know if it's faster to get to, well, apart from not getting hit.
Yeah, there's some debate. You can argue that glitching the AI isn't even worth it. Because I don't think Electro Wolf does it.
Pretty straightforward for the rest of this level now. It's just going to be getting a couple of one sprays and then going back and doing the buses, and that'll be that.
Oh no. Should have just gotten this kind of.
Solid nonetheless.
Pedal rank. Nice points. But that doesn't matter
Yeah,
in this
it's
category.
complete polar opposite to ANS, isn't it?
Yep. Picking cube here because we need some extra cans, but not too many.
Potentially we could play as Tab, because he's an equal amount of characters away in the garage, but
Yeah.
cube is cube, so you've got to play as there when you can.
Some people use tab, some people use cube, it's the same. Oh. I'm not doing this right. I didn't miss any sprays, right?
No, you're cool. But yeah,
I do need cans, he was right.
yeah.
We'll figure it out.
So yeah, the route that we have for this level is very cam dependent in regards to the cams that we pick up tend to be the majority of the ones that we get.
Okay, we have 25, we're good.
Yeah, golden. Just getting us a nice little bit of movement throughout the rooftops. and then we're heading into the sewers.
And this level, I mentioned this in the A and S run, but an important mechanic is boosting to avoid getting shot. If you boost, you will not get shot. And there's an indicator for that, the exclamation point above my head. If it's just a normal circle, I won't be getting shot. If it's like jagged, then that indicates that I will be get shot if I don't do anything about it. And a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I know that had something to do with the exclamation mark, just not entirely.
Oops. So yeah, I almost got shot there.
Cans?
What's up?
You didn't need those cans.
Oh. You're right.
You need 9 for the rest of the level, and you had 10.
Yeah, they do tell you about the boosting to avoid getting shot mechanic at the end of the tutorial, but most people miss that, so. Oof, that was unlucky.
That was unlucky.
It's kind of random how these guys decide to set themselves up.
Just lets us get to see one more again. Cheeky rhino jump. Well, it's about between 5 and 8 frames ish, isn't it?
I don't know, something like that. Why are we so good at rhino jump? It's easy. No, but for real, rhino jump is not too bad. You got a visual cue. Can't really explain it without being there, I guess, but
I do rhino jump purely off of feeling.
the easiest way to do rhino jump is no boost jump. If you do a boost jump, it's a lot harder because it's easier to bonk. And when I'm on top of the rhino, I just try and jump as soon as possible, basically. I don't really think about it.
Kit just grinded that rail by the XL spray just to glitch out the AI again. Oh, we're gonna get to see some nice movement now.
Nice. So yeah, I use a damage boost there to propel myself in the right direction, but it doesn't always go as planned. That time it did, so.
Sizable's in chat, doing sizable jump. It's matchmaking happening.
Oh yeah, there was a jump named after one of our runners back there. Forgot to point it out. Shout out to Sizable Door, who made the jump that everyone hates.
Yeah, tricky man.
You have to be a bit careful here, because if you go through those cans too fast, you won't get as many cans as you should. And we need 17 to finish the level. So I just barely met the requirement there.
Yeah, and there was a nice little flip through the rail there. I don't know how that works. But...
yeah, rails that are connected to walls, if you ride them, they basically push you through the wall. That's the easiest way to explain it. I'm not sure what I was doing there.
Let's get scratching.
Yeah, I mean, sizable jump's not too difficult, but when I was first learning it, at least, when it first like became a thing, it seemed pretty precise. Also, I've been going the wrong way to select tab because of ANS, but oh well. If I go right, then it's only 2 swipes to get to tab instead of 3.
Yeah, nothing too special about this boss fight. It's just grip the cans, spray them. Unless you're Broby, and then there's everything special about this boss fight.
Yeah, this is a harder strat you can do on this level, but it's pretty hard. Like, not barely worth doing in runs. Unless you're really good at the game, which is not me. I'm sort of good, not really good.
What does that make me?
You are also sort of good. You're on the same level as me.
I beg to differ, but I appreciate it.
You don't have the PB to show for it yet, but
Yeah, give me time.
I would say you're on the same level.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. The
All right,
nice thing
let's not turn this into rating runners. All right, you all are good at the game.
is-
I'm just being self-deprecating. Is that the word? That's the right word, right?
I'd say so. Yeah. Nice thing is, although this boss fight is kinda jank, it's actually a pretty good end to the run. And just to the game in general, I'd say. But from a speedrunner's perspective, there's a lot we can look at in regard to cycles and a couple of like momentum tricks that we can do. They're not super apparent, but it's hard to point them out because we never know how this fight's going to go.
Can you explain
Honestly,
fast cycle? Yeah, you want to explain it, or do you want me to explain it?
I don't know too much about the cycles in this level, I'll be honest. It's probably...
Well, it's not really complicated. Basically, if you are really fast, you can get some very tight cycles on these gears. I mean, they spin, so you can assume that they're cycle based, but yeah, you can't just jump whenever you want. You gotta wait until there's a part to jump on. Oh, forgot about that. That was interesting.
That was interesting. What strange...
I died while hitting the thing, and then that was weird. Now I'm in the air. Alright.
GG.
GG. That's the run, that's any percent. Don't have to wait for the credits this time because we beat the game, that's all that we require. So, yeah.
Good stuff, man.
Now they're saying that they're building.
I'll probably hop back to being a chat scrub.
Alright, thanks for helping me out.
No problem. See you in a bit.
See ya. Yeah, so, okay, let me end the recording right there.